The excitement, the drama, the intensity. 4 minutes of drama of VAR assistant referee in the game between Arsenal and West Ham. Those were the highlights of the week. And of course, Arsenal, they are now top of the Premier League table, 5 points ahead of Manchester City with 2 games remaining for the Gunners. Welcome to an edition of Sports Hangout, where we'll give you the latest coming from the ever-busy world of sports. My name is Toby. I've got JJ here. JJ, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Let's start with the controversy that happened on Sunday at the Olympic Stadium. Arsenal won that game by a long, but JJ, dispassionately, objectively, should that goal have stood?
Yeah. Well, yes, the goal should have stood.
Why?
And that's because
there was no foul on Raya.
No, I said that goal should have stood. The goal should have stood.
Like counted for West Ham.
Sorry. No, it shouldn't have stood. It should have.
See, that's the bad belly that is JJ. That was.
The referee made the right call.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The referee made the right call. And I've always maintained that football is very subjective.
Yeah.
People react to football on emotion. And I get the fact that many people are talking about the fact that it should have stood. And I was part of those who say it should have stood.
But when you saw the replay?
When I saw the replay, even
very close
up till night time, I still felt it should have stood. But the thing is, the truth is, it was impeded.
Clear foul. 2
of Western players impeded him. One was holding his arm, the other was pulling his shirt. However,
why are you putting however there?
The controversy around, yes, there will be however.
Okay.
Because Arsenal themselves this season, look at the catalogue of.
But 2 wrongs don't. But
they have scored the most set pieces.
But 2 wrongs don't make one right.
They have scored the most set piece goal this season.
It does not matter.
Look at their set piece goals. Let's evaluate them one after the other. You will see that 90% of their goals have been scored by fighting a war. They turned into WWE Rumble.
Okay.
So it's complete. I don't know. It's like double standards. That's what's pissing people off.
You think it's double standard?
It's double standard. First game of the season against Man United.
I saw that as
well. William Saliba.
You can't compare. Not as.
When Arsenal fans will defend that, they said he was trying to elevate.
Elevation.
They said he was elevating. He was elevating Binder's hand so that his hand can reach the ball.
But 2 wrongs don't make one right. You agree with me?
You don't do that in football. The 2 wrongs don't make right one right.
Not the same center.
You see, the thing is, the chieftaincy that meets the person at home. Okay. We eventually go back to meet the one on the farm. But there's no but. We Arsenal yesterday, they have enjoyed VAR.
VAR is just
and in fact, one thing that is baffling, that still surprises me today is why people castigate VAR. I mean, VAR is just a machine.
If not for VAR, that goal.
VAR is just a machine. Yeah. Why will people say VAR is bad? VAR, you know,
that people in charge of VAR.
There are people operating VAR. Those are the ones, and they are still the same as the referees. It's these same referees that are behind VAR. So the fact that they will eventually chalk off that goal yesterday, to have spent that amount of minutes reviewing that goal, these are things that piss fans off. So it's like, if you want to maintain that, okay, the one on Davraya yesterday was a foul. Yes, the one on Binder was a foul. Arsenal against Aston Villa, the one on Emi Martinez was a foul. There was instance against Chelsea, was a foul. Then we should maintain that the consistency of this thing. If it's a foul on one, it should be a foul on others.
You agree that Arsenal got lucky, right?
Very lucky.
Arsenal got lucky.
Yesterday was not lucky. It was the right thing to do.
Okay.
But based on the antecedent of how Arsenal have been.
Don't talk about the antecedent. It's not the same.
That is why people are complaining.
Okay.
You look at it. If there is no cause, there is no effect. There's no reason. So it does cause and effect.
Okay. We're going to talk about the effects of this on the title contest between Arsenal and Manchester City. Now, for Arsenal Football Club, they have just 2 Premier League games remaining. Their next Premier League game will be against Burnley. That will be at the Emirates Stadium next week, Monday. And then their last Premier League game will be away to Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. Now, for Manchester City, they have some tough games before the end of the season. Man City will play Crystal Palace on Wednesday, and then remember they have the FA Cup final on Saturday, and then on Tuesday they go to the Vitality Stadium to take on Bournemouth. Their last game will be at home to Aston Villa at the Etihad Stadium. So JJ, right now Arsenal have one hand on Premier League title. Do you agree with that?
Yes,
not the two hands, just one.
I agree with that.
Just one.
I agree with that, honestly, because based on the games that Manchester City have got, Crystal Palace, Bournemouth, and Aston Villa.
Yeah.
These are 3 tough games. Yes, don't look at. I think Arsenal beat Burnley, and that's all.
Yeah.
The league is won. So I don't think.
In fact, okay, this is a calculation, JJ. Do you know that Arsenal could win the league as early as next week Tuesday? This is how it could happen. Because Crystal Palace will play City on Wednesday. Of course, we expect City to win that game. They will cut the gap to 2 points.
Yeah.
Then on Monday, if Arsenal beats Burnley,
of course,
5 points. On Tuesday, if City draw or probably lose
against against Bournemouth,
that'll be 4
that's all done.
5 points. It will be over.
As a matter of fact, if they lose against Crystal Palace, the league is.
I don't think they will lose to Crystal Palace. I think they are going to beat.
Yes, they could.
If they lose,
Yet at the time yesterday, Arsenal fans must have been thinking, is this going to be another bottling season?
I'm telling you.
Especially
that VR check for 2 minutes was like they were just pumped their God. What will happen?
So I don't think it's Arsenal's title to lose this season.
They're getting last
season,
closer.
By this stage, the previous 3 seasons, nothing was in their hands again. Man City had, they'd got both hands on the league. But this time around, it's Arsenal's title to lose.
You are changing your mind now because few weeks ago we were on this table and you said Arsenal was not going to win the title. So what?
Yes, I'm still earnestly hoping and believing that Arsenal will not win it. And that's my dream. That would be one of the greatest footballing achievements as a rival fan.
A dream, good dream.
Yeah, I still hope that as a rival fan, they will still not win it. And I'm still optimistic that they will not win it.
But what do you think they deserve the title? They've done very well.
That's the one thing I would never agree. Arsenal are winning it, but not deserve.
What do you mean?
Let me tell you something. The quality of how many points Arsenal?
That shows you that there's a title contest.
How many points Arsenal?
5 points now.
79 points.
79 points.
79 points. At best, they can have just 85 points. No, that's poor standard. That's poor season. The quality of Premier League.
So what happened to other clubs?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That other clubs have been poor.
The law is that the team with the highest number of points automatically wins the title.
In a season where Man City have been. In a season, we were talking about Liverpool the other time. In the season where Liverpool couldn't win it with 97 points.
Is that Arsenal's fault? I don't understand.
No, I mean in a season where that tells you the bar of quality there was superb.
You can't compare.
So look at that.
2 seasons are not the same. It's
different. They may win it, but it's not that they deserve it.
All right, let's get your reaction. Arsenal 5 points clear at the top of the table. They have 2 games to play more. Burnley and of course Crystal Palace. For City, they have 3 games. Do you think that we are still going to have any twist, or Arsenal have practically won the title? Let's get your thoughts on the next time that we are going to meet. I remain Toby.
And I'm JJ, and I'm still on that say that Arsenal will not win this league. Arsenal fans, lash me, bash me, I don't care. You are still not winning this. If you're like, go and buy 42 jerseys to celebrate, you will still end up using those jerseys to mop your... JJ, don't forget to like, subscribe. We'll like to get from you. Comment, share, and engage our posts. Until next time we meet. Bye.